Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvette Qualley. I like to create craft tutorials for beadwork, junk journaling, paper crafting, and more. And if you're new here, I'd like to welcome you. In today's video, I have a lot going on again. So the first thing we're going to look at here, and I'm sorry about my camera angle here, but my desk is a little messy. I'll try to lift this up a little bit, but I kind of piled everything on top here and trying to get this video made. So excuse me while I adjust that a little bit. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at here, I'm making a new journal and it's going to be a rose themed, as you can tell here. I got this beautiful piece of fabric from a friend and I've started on the cover. I'm stitching around the whole outside, so that is in progress. So I'm going to set that aside so I don't mess anything up. This is for later. I'm going to be using in the rose journal a ephemera kit by Calico Collage, as you can see up here. And this is a book, and you buy it, you cut it out, and then create from it. It's called One Fine Day. I got this on Amazon. I bought this a while ago and I haven't used it yet. So here's a little bit more information about it. And I have already cut all the pages out. So I'm going to kind of quickly go through that with you so you can see kind of what's in the kit. So this will be a lot of fun to create this journal. So as you can tell, the paper here is kind of a little bit of a slickness to it. I really like that. It is printed, some of them on both sides. It has really beautiful ephemera in here, so this is going to be really fun in this journal. It's got some pockets here that you can cut out. It's got addition and subtraction, and this is all paper, so you're going to have to back this in cardstock or something, but I do that anyway, so not a problem. We have library cards, beautiful bird images. This is just going to be a whole lot of fun to work with. So I'm just going to pull these up here, kind of not talk a lot. You can see what's going on. A tag here, another journal card. It's got a lot of like circles, bird cutouts, tags, snippets, flags, all kinds of stuff. So it came with a whole bunch of ephemera, which I love because you guys know in my journals I like to tuck in things and hide things. And it's got little stamps, got a whole page of those. So all of this came in this kit. We got tickets here, admission tickets. I also kept all of the strips from cutting the pages. Kept all those so that I have that to work with too. We've got a little bit bigger stamp there, a different kind of ticket. So this is going to be a whole lot of fun to work with. And like I said, I bought this a while ago. It's been sitting on my shelf. I was like, I need to get that done. So here I am. All of these do have a pattern on the back, but like I said, they are paper. So I'm going to, you know, if you just glued this on a page, it's not a problem. But if you're going to use that as something else, you're going to want to give a little more heftiness to it. So I like the versatility of that. We have some mason jars here with some flowers in them, some birds. Again with the roses. So there really is a ton of ephemera here. Another pocket. Circles. Cute little bird. So this was a strip on there, and you can cut that out, make a belly band. You could do a lot of different things with this kit. So it's going to be a whole bunch of fun. I didn't purposely turn everything upside down. It kind of did. This is a pocket you can fold back, have a little bit more depth to it. Again, I just cut these out along the top. Those are going to be cute little torn pockets. You got a little postcard here, another postcard. Another tag. So some of the images are doubled up in different sizes. Tag there, journal card. And then let's go ahead and get into the actual papers here. So the first one there, I did show you, has the bird on the back. It's got some music paper, and again printed on the inside. There was this smaller page, which I think is great, and that could be used for a writing spot, of course. Got a little bit of lace there, and again inside you've got that paper inside. So I plan on, this has a printed page on it. beautiful images on the outside. Oh, there's the back, birds on there. So I plan on putting some avocado dyed and natural dyed papers in here, and I think they'll look really pretty with the colors that are going on. So just flipping through, you can see how many pages there are here. I didn't count them, but I think the little booklet tells me. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun working with this. So you'll want to stay tuned to see either an in progress, if I can get that done, or a final flip through of the journal when I've completed it. So we've got a couple more pages here, and then I have a couple other things to show you today. So I even thought this would be fun to cut this out and make into a belly band, and then you'd have kind of this rough edge to the lined paper. Or you could put another piece of paper behind it and glue it down so you would have an edge there. So really cute images, right up my alley. So there's that. Again, that was available on Etsy. I mean, not Etsy, I'm sorry, Amazon. And I will put a link in the description box so you can directly go there and get your own booklet. So if you're just starting out or you're a seasoned journal maker, this is going to be a fun kit for you. When I got it, I was quite surprised by the quality of the paper. Like I said, it is paper, so it is thinner, and you're going to want to back some of those pieces, but I do that. So there's that. I'm going to set that aside. Again, that's Calico Collage Cut and Create One Fine Day, available on Amazon. So let me get this all back in here so I don't lose it, because I don't even want to show you what's to the right and the left of me today on my desk. So had a little haul at the Goodwill. I got this little applique. I thought it was so cute. I have a farmhouse themed journal coming up. I thought that would be really cute on the cover. So got that. I found these packs of, oh, there's a stray. I found these packs of Analyst pad. Anyway, can't say that word. As you can see, I paid $3.99 for that. There's 3 of them in there. I also got the little ledger paper here. It's a little bit different than this one. And that was $1.99. I got this really cool coloring book, but I thought this would make some great pages in a journal. So just imagine that folded, and then when you're in the journal, you could go in there and, you know, color, and it'd be so cute. So kind of like the images in that, so I picked that up. I don't remember how much that was. I also found these 2 paper doll books, and they are in really good condition. They had another one there. I didn't pick it up, but I just got these 2. So you have your ladies here in the front, and then as we turn the pages, you have their outfits. So I was looking at these, and I did play with paper dolls when I was little, but I didn't play successfully. So my mom was with me. I said, why don't they have a face? Do you draw the face in there or something? She said, no, they're paper dolls. You put them on the doll. I was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it'd been a long time since I saw a paper doll. So these are really pretty little images, and I thought these would be fun to tuck a lady in and some of the outfits into a journal. So I've got that one, and then there's this one, Hollywood Ladies of Adventure. And again, it's just pinup girls with their little paper dolls. So those are going to be fun to put in different kinds of journals that I make. And then I had found, actually my mom found this, Tiffany Lamps postcards. So there's 24 in there. I think it is a complete book. Paid $1.99 for that. And they're just all Tiffany lamps. And I don't know when this book was published, but aren't they pretty? So I thought those would be great just to tuck in. You guys know my style. Just tuck that into a journal. So let's go ahead and set these aside behind me here. I have a friend who, I don't know where she got these. She got these from someone who was going to actually just give them to Goodwill or get rid of them in some way. And she said, Oh no, that's not going to happen. So I have a friend that makes junk journals. That's where these are going. So we're going to look through these one by one here. And the boxes are all different. This is laminated or inlaid, I'm sorry. And, this is the original little thing on there that somebody wrote. Looks like they were experimenting a little bit with some rhinestones. So I have the little jean pocket there and a little piece of lace with that on it. This little scrap piece of fabric. So I had no idea what was in here. By the way, this smells really good because whoever had this box had a little sachet in there. So here we have some vintage buttons, Bakelite buttons, all different kinds of buttons. So there's a little bag there. That's fun. Of course, I love a good button, right? There's this little button tag. We have this one here. We have some pins and needles. Again, with a couple little buttons there. And I haven't really looked at these, so I'm just kind of looking at them with you. Some thread and safety pins, white buttons. So if you are like me, and you see a white button, then you know, right? You just know. If you don't know, and you're in the junk journal world for very long, you'll find that we love little white buttons. So all buttons, but in particular little white buttons. Here's another one that has all these cream colored buttons, tan, rust colored, and so that'll be a lot of fun. We have a thimble, just in case. I could have used that the other day. Again, a needle in there, some safety pins. So all of these just have little bits and pieces in them. And then we have our pearl buttons here. So I even have a little tag. Look at that. Cool. So, oh, and some snaps. Oh, snaps, some snaps. Anyway, okay, I'm getting off task. So, there's that. Then we'll look at the next little box here. Let me put all my goodies back in here. You know how this is like Christmas. You never get it back in the way you got it. So that's probably going to happen. Let's see if I can do it. Even the sound is incredible, right? If you know, you know. Okay, the next one we're going to look at here is this one. And I think it opens, yes, this way. So it does have a little key here in the front. This is all inlaid. It's got a beautiful birds on there and flowers, an Asian feel to it. Inside we have this, it feels like a Bakelite button. And we have some vintage lace in there. Hanky. And there's some rice in here because there's also this old sachet and it still smells very good. And there's rice in here as well. So I think they were, making sure it didn't have a lot of moisture. We have a pretty hanky there. That one's got an E on it. H. I bet you anything I won't find a Y or a Q. Those are my initials, and yeah, you never find anything with that on there. These are little cut work on there. They're like a linen. Has this little sachet here, the butterfly on the back. And as you can see in the bottom there, there's the rice. There's another one of those with a little flower on there. And this one also has a flower in it. This is cut out behind there. It's kind of hard to open because they've been in here for a while. But this panel here is see-through. So I'll be pressing those out, washing them lightly, delicately, and using those in some upcoming projects. So yeah, when a mutual friend of my mom's and I gave these to her to give to me, and I was like, that's really nice. So I'm very thankful that she thought of me instead of these ending up somewhere in the trash, or you know, somewhere where people would not be appreciating them, because I definitely do. So there's that one. And then the last box I want to show is over here. If I can grab it. Again, we have a, sorry about that view there. We have a little box here. It says sewing box, needles, pins. It's telling me what's in there. This is all carved and inlaid. That looks like either mother of pearl or maybe bone. Has this little tin box with buttons in it. It has a little tin with buttons and snaps in there. So like I said, I looked through this briefly, but I didn't really want to get in there and get it all done. There's a little pin cushion, needles, a little mending kit, Red Lion Casino sewing kit, another little mending kit. Oh. Oh snap, more snaps. I had to. A measuring tape or a tape measure, depending on how you say it. This is a little plastic bin with all kinds of different buttons in there. Uh-oh. Lost 3 of them. Not bad. Okay, we have some needles here, another sewing kit, button, button. That's like on my coat my grandma made me a long time ago. It's got some old bobbins here with some different kinds of thread, all different kinds of thread in there, a couple more thimbles. Another little sewing kit. And then in here has a whole bunch of safety pins. And these are not the quality we have today. These are a little bit older, so you can feel that kind of difference there. So isn't that a fun box? I mean, boxes. I thought that was great. So anybody who's watching this and knows a junk journaler, if you're not one and you happen to stumble on my channel, if you come across something like this and you have a friend who does junk journaling, they would really appreciate it if you thought of them. So thank you to my sweet friend who thought of me and picked this up when she saw it going somewhere unappreciated. Okay, the next thing I want to show, and this is the last thing, is someone I know and love, which I will not mention, has discovered Temu. So actually 2 someones I know. So the first thing we have here are some wax beads for making wax seals, and they got me this little stamp for the seal, and it is, look, a little turtle. Isn't he cute? Okay, so there's that. I got these little feather stickers. I got this pack of all different kinds of fabrics, so this will be great for a patchwork cover. And I do have an Asian themed journal coming up, and look at this beautiful silk fabric. Won't that be fabulous on there? So all of these were from Temu. I haven't personally bought any craft supplies from Temu, but I was gifted these from someone, so I will be trying them out. And I will let you guys know in a future video how that worked out. So yeah, today was a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a whole lot of fun. So I hope you guys join me in my next video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you would consider doing so if you like my content, and stay tuned for a completed flip through and possible in progress video for that rose journal that I'm working on. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.